Hi, my name is Susan and I'm joined by Rob, and today we are going to talk about Exploding Kittens. Exploding Kittens was a game that was originally funded by Kickstarter. And I think, you're better placed to talk about that.
So this game was funded back in February on Kickstarter. Number one most funded game on Kickstarter. Most amount of backers on Kickstarter. Was backed by 219,382 backers, and it raised $8.7 million. The original goal, they wanted to raise $10,000.
Smashed it. How long did it take them to smash that?
A couple of days. They went straight over that, and I think it was about 7 or 8 days, and they were a couple of $1 million funded. Thus is the power of the internet. And
I guess the biggest draw for this game was really A, the kind of randomness of Exploding Kittens, but B, the Oatmeal.
Yep. So this game was started off by people from the Oatmeal and illustrated by them too.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of some of the cards.
Yeah, some of the cards are pretty funny. So
as for the game mechanics and how to play,
it's pretty simple. So each player starts off with 4. That's the box opening.
Anyway, sorry. How to play the game. So they describe it as Russian roulette with cats or kittens. Mm-hmm. So you have a deck of cards. People get dealt some cards at the beginning of the game.
4 cards each plus
1 diffuse card, which we'll get to in a second. And you take turns to draw a card from a draw deck. Hopefully you'll get cards that are good and helpful.
Yep.
However, if you draw an exploding kitten, you will explode and you are out of the game unless you have a card that can counteract it, which is the diffuse card. So the diffuse card, diffuses the kitten, and then you get to choose where to put it back in the deck, so you can totally screw over the next couple of people who might draw cards after you. So
you could, you take the deck away, behind your back, you put it on the top, on the bottom, 3 cards down, halfway in between. It's totally up to you where you put the card, as long as you don't look at any of the cards in the deck to give yourself an unfair advantage.
And then you put it back and then play continues. And the joy of this game, I think, is that it's very, very easy to pick up. And in fact, when you open up the box and you see the instruction manual, the first thing you'll see on the instruction manual is
Don't read
the instruction manual. Go to the website and watch the video. And the video is really fun to watch, actually.
It's really fun to watch. Again, it's animated.
And little Oatmeal drawings and everything. Classic Oatmeal humour. And it's just so much. It's a really good way of doing it, I thought.
It was a pretty smart way of doing it.
And then there was the how to play. They did an actual round with 4 fictional characters, including Robo Dude and Mrs. Tyrannosaurus.
Mrs. Tyrannosaurus.
So the cards that you can get that will help you include things that let you skip goes, that make you force people to take extra goes.
Look at the top 3 cards on the deck. Yeah,
all of these things will help you. And there are also random cards in there that don't have specific powers.
Which are just cats.
Which are just random cats, like Beard Cat. And things like
Taco Cat.
Yeah.
Rainbow
Ralph.
Rainbow Ralphing Cat.
And if you get multiples of those cards, then you can pick from your opponent's hand or force your opponent to give you one of their cards that you want.
If you have 2 cards that are of the same set, you can pick at random one of your opposition's cards. If you have 3 of the same set, you can call a card.
And they have to give it to you if they have it.
And if they don't have it, then
you've just wasted a turn.
You've just wasted 3 cards.
So we've played this game several times, and I think each time it was really funny.
It was really funny. Each time we got to the bottom of the deck, gets the last 2 or 3 cards.
And you know that you're gonna...
One of those 3 cards is the exploding kitten.
And we just got into a whole pile of forcing each other to try and pick up the other cards.
Yep.
And not to mention the other card that you can get is a nope card. Which nope. Which just makes you cancel whatever the person whatever card a person played.
Or the nope card that was put down beforehand.
Yeah, so you can nope the nope card, and then you can nope the nope card that noped the nope card before it. So that gets really funny. I feel like, even though it was just 2 of us playing, like I had a lot of fun, but I feel like if you have even more people, that it would get even funnier. Because it really is just kind of like Russian roulette.
Yeah. The only thing I think is not so great about the game, one thing, if you're playing with a big group of people and someone gets exploded straight away.
Oh yeah, then that person is out for like the rest of the game,
and they can sit there and drink on their own.
But you backed this, didn't you? That's why you got it. So.
I did. I backed originally. I meant to get the original version of the game. They then announced a not safe for work version. So essentially, it's the same deck of cards,
but with more wrong.
Yeah, different illustrations and different names on the cards. So the basic setup of the game is the same, just with not safe for work versions of the cards. So like a cat in bikinis. Ugh.
Favor, baby Robin, your best friend, smokes on crack with a baby owl, ate his own eyeball zombie cat. The Pope of Nope has spoken. And overly prolific mama cat. It's a whole lot of nope. And a butt tuber spelled backwards is still a butt tuber. So if with the expansion pack, regularly 2 to 5 players for this game. With the expansion pack, you get 9 people in.
Yep, so you just mix the not safe for work version with the regular version. It just gives you a larger amount of cards.
I feel like this game would be good for parties.
As long as the cards are sleeved.
It says sleeve him or leave him.
Sleeve him or leave him.
You just don't want people to get their fingerprints.
Sticky alcoholic fingers.
All over bikini cats and boobs.
Yeah. Oh, no. Sticky bikini cat boobs.
Oh, gross. Exploding Kittens. The designer is Matthew Inman, Elan Lee, and Shane Small. And the artist is Matthew Inman. The publisher, it's a self-published game. Actually, it's not. It doesn't actually have a proper publisher, I suppose. Players, there are 2 to 5 players ordinarily. If you have the expansion deck, it is up to 9 people. The mechanic is hand management. The length is about 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes,
yeah.
And that would be probably with any amount of people.
I think so, too. And the complexity is easy. Thanks for listening, and you can check out more on www.readyup.net.
Fuck. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's a exploding kitten. I defuse that cat and I put it back on the bottom because I can.
So that's one turn.
It's my second turn.
Second turn.
You'll go. Bang, you explode.
You can't nope a diffuse card.
I can nope a diffuse card.
You can't nope a diffuse card.
I can nope a diffuse card.
You can't.
I can.
You can't.
Fine, okay.
You can't
diffused
I
it.
swear you can't nope it.
You diffused it, okay.
I diffused it, so it goes back.
Yep,
It's your turn.
so it's my turn, okay. Diffused, goes back. How many fucking diffused cards are there in there? Nope.
You can't nope.
I vomited on it. Rainbow vomit.